Hi guys, here are the Embariles. Welcome to our blog. We thank you for loving us. Thank you for being there for us. Yeah, I'm here to share with you our 1 year of marriage, the experience, the challenges, and I'm here also to share with you my challenges and my experience during our wedding. Some of the challenges we faced is number one during my 1 year of marriage is the financial should I say the financial challenge. That is number one. Number two is understanding each other. You know, when you just got married or when you just came together, because me and my husband, we've been friends for so many years during our childhood, but when we came together, so many things changed. It's not like that same thing, that same person during the courtship. It's marriage is totally different. It's totally different. When you get married with someone, things change. So many changed, but I thank God is that I learned, and we learned each other. We got to understand each other, because we had some fights like over small things, but we could still understand each other. He could sit me down and explain to me, because I'm too stubborn here. Sometimes I could not listen to him, but he could tell me it should be like this. So another thing is communication. Since that I was single before, even if he could tell me that I need to tell him where I'm going, where I'm planning to go, I could still be a big-headed and could not let him know where I'm planning to go. And that was also a challenge for me, I would say. And another thing is, there's that every time I could get angry with him, I want to shout. So he could tell me, don't shout, you should not shout, just listen to me, and we need to talk. Shouting is not the solution. And I think this is the third challenge also. There is that like, should I say, insecurity. There's that time that came, I'm thinking maybe someone else will take him, and yeah, I got so scared. And another thing is, should I say, like, that there's that communication, and when he gets mad at me, he just keep quiet. So I would just say, is he planning to divorce me or what? So that was also another challenge. So when you come to during the wedding thing, the first challenge I got so stressed during that my wedding. I got so stressed because I was out of the country when I was preparing my wedding, and I got vacation of 1 year or of 1 month. So I got so stressed, and I could not handle it. But we thank God, everything went well. And another thing is, during that time, choosing the right people, it was also hard, like choosing the right people, because everyone wants to understand for you, wants to choose for you, and everyone wants to be the head of the wedding or the advisor, you know. So it was quite a challenge for me. So during that time, if you're planning to get married, you need to choose the right people and the right advisors, because everyone will tell you different words, and what you have to choose is, you have to choose the right ones. And another thing is, when during that whole thing, I got scared, because people kept on telling me, is he serious, is he telling you lies, maybe he will not come, he will not appear during your introduction, you know. So I got so scared, and I could not handle it also. So in that, during our introduction day, I kept on calling him, stressing him, and you know, I could feel that I'm stressing him, but because I could not help it myself because I was so scared. Just imagine when a man told you that he's coming and then he turned the wedding off, you know, it's so embarrassing. So, but I thank God, to me, he came because he really loved me so much. He could not miss to come. And another thing is, if this, I should say, this could be maybe an advice or experience. When you're planning to get married, you need to know how much does your husband have, like how he can, how what is the right word of saying this, because this is quite sensitive. How much does your husband have on his account? He may not tell you direct, but you would know. So during that time, you need to understand you need to understand him, because you know, men sometimes they're just quiet, but even if they don't have money, they always want to show their women that they have. So that time you need to know, and you don't have to stress your husband that you need this, because people home, they are willing and they want so many things. But you need to know, just know that marriage, after marriage, you and your husband, you face all those challenges after he has spent all the money on his account. So you need to know also, and you should not just tell him you should buy this and this and this. Like for example, me, during my wedding, I bought all my attires I used. I bought them, and right now I cannot use them because I cannot wear my gown again. I cannot wear my changing gowns. I cannot wear again my traditional attires again because they are so bridal. So when you're planning that time, you need to choose, and you need to not to spend much money, I could say, because it's too sensitive. It depends how you want your wedding to be. And another thing, you can do everything during your wedding. Be happy, enjoy your wedding. If it means to jump and throw shoes and do everything, because it's only one time thing in your life. This wedding, you will not do it again. So you have to choose the service providers wisely, the people around you wisely. You need to understand who are the people really wishing for you good. You may not know people's heart, but the best thing is you need to choose your friends, the people who can understand your sirens, the people who can understand your tears, you know. So yeah, that is another thing also. There is this service providers. During that time, because me, I remember that was my personal experience, and it was a bad experience, because I remember my decorator, when I came out to do the first video shoot and photo shoot, I came out and things were not done yet. The things we agreed and the things I paid for, they were not brought yet. So I got so pissed, I got disappointed. My makeup started getting spoiled because the guy ruled my day. So that also was another thing. But later on, after fighting with him, after exchanging words, he made the right things. But after, because I first got that bad experience. So if you're choosing that person, you need to get people who really understand. You need to go with people, and you need to let that person you went with to pay for that person to be there and see everything that person is doing. You need to write an agreement, and if possible, don't pay the last money for the first for the service provider, especially the decorator, before he has decorated everything. Because I remember during my wedding, I've paid to zero balance, but most of the things he did not bring them in time. That was also another challenge. And then last but not least, there is this people, like, should I say, neighbors. Most of them, they will come in your videos and they are not clean. They did not wear the well. So that was also a challenge for me, because every time I could see some kids beside, you know, Africans, you can understand this and you can witness this, that and kids, when they hear the music, they will automatically come. So they used to come, and I could tell that the people chase them away, tell them to go and take shower and come when they're clean, but it was hard. But I thank God everything went well. Thank you for listening. Thank you for loving us. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, The Mbariles. Like, comment. Yeah, we love you so much.